Hey, family. Hey, family. We are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think you'll have to listen. Because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be
Along
as
the
bright
tower
as
of
the
the missing
sun.
in Savannah.
And as you come around, and it feels so right. It's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart. Doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh, I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Where is Cody?
Hey, family, how is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, you guys. We've got a hot topic today. How you guys like that intro? We're doing them now. We're getting them. And hey, K Solo's in the building. How you doing? We got Pekosha over here in the house also with us. Mari said, I love it. Okay, all right. We are Cody's Voices in the building. Let's make some noise, you guys. Guess what, you guys? Guess what? So let me get right down into it because I don't want to waste nobody's time. Today is Friday. I know how Fridays go. Okay. So anyway, you know me, you guys, I cannot hold water. I'm like a 10-month pregnant woman in labor. I want to tell everybody what's going on. I want everybody to hear what I heard. And I'm like, oh my goodness, family needs to know everything. If you wasn't there in court, you didn't get to hear it. You heard what they wanted you to hear. Okay. I'm not throwing shade on nobody that's doing, they reporting and whatever. But like I want to, when somebody done took notes, I want to hear it all. And there is so much information, you guys, we need to put into the equation about what's done happened to Cody. You guys are going to hear for yourself, okay? First of all, before I get into it, I am going to share with you the latest news report that the news put out. And at the end of the live, you guys, I'm going to pick another name, and then that person's going to get it. And we got one more to do, and we'll probably do that one Monday so we can get it on done. And then we're going to get our mods in there, and we're going to get our family members in there, and then we're going to get down to business and get things going. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to start our early birds and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So first of all, let me share with you guys the last video or the last news report that the news said about CODI BIGSBY in the court case, because some of you guys don't follow it and look it up and everything. So you got to know what everybody's talking about. Okay. So don't get mad at me because you probably already seen it and say, I already knew that, SP. Yeah, but stick around because you don't know everything. You don't know everything. Trust and believe when I say there's new information. You guys see those promos out there. Make sure you come in because it's gonna be some information that you ain't heard. Because if I ain't heard it, I know you ain't heard it. All right. I'm just saying. For real. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys. We share everything around here. Not everything, but mostly we do. Let's see here. It's going around and around and around and around. Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's see. Okay, I see you guys didn't get the sound. I heard it. Amari said I heard it. Okay, hold on. We got 2 people in here. Let's try this one more time. Let's try it one more time. Okay, Pekosha heard it, but you guys didn't hear it. I'm going to put these ear things on instead of muting the chat because maybe the mute is not working. Something's going on. I know the devil's busy, but you know what? And so, Soldier Girl, I got you down. Let me put you down. Soldier. Okay, I got you. And there was someone else up there. Who was that? I swear my computer's not showing me everything I need. It's just not showing. Okay. Okay, Denise. Okay. Denise Jones. Got you. Denise Jones, I got you. And I got Soldier Girl. Okay, let's try this again. Let's share this stream.
In Hampton, a judge has denied a motion to throw out certain evidence in the trial against Cory Bigsby.
Bigsby is the father of missing 4-year-old CODI BIGSBY. He's been behind bars for charges unrelated to since February. Allison Basil is live outside the courthouse tonight with the latest. Allison?
I don't know if it's
David, Janet, after hearing witness testimony and arguments from both sides for nearly 4 hours, the judge decided to deny the defense's motion to suppress evidence ahead of Cory Bigsby's trial in November. Now, Bigsby's defense attorneys wanted the judge to throw out any statements Bigsby made to Hampton police investigators during questioning following the disappearance of his son, CODI BIGSBY, on January 31st. Back in February, Hampton Police Chief Mark Talbot announced
It's not sharing it, is it, you guys?
Sharing. I don't know why it's not sharing. I'm going to try it one more time. We can hear it though. Oh, y'all could hear it though? Come on now, echo. Okay. I'm going to try it one more time. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'm going to try this one more time. That's all I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to try it one more time. Share.
Judge has denied a motion to throw out certain evidence in the trial against Cory Bigsby.
Bigsby is the father of missing 4-year-old CODI BIGSBY. He's been behind bars for charges unrelated to CODI's disappearance since February. Allison Basil is live outside the courthouse tonight with the latest. Allison?
David, Janet, after hearing witness testimony and arguments from both sides for nearly 4 hours, the judge decided to deny the defense's motion to suppress evidence ahead of Cory Bigsby's trial in November. Now, Bigsby's defense attorneys wanted the judge to throw out any statements Bigsby made to Hampton police investigators during questioning following the disappearance of his son, CODI BIGSBY, on January 31st. Back in February, Hampton Police Chief Mark Talbot announced an internal audit found Bigsby did ask for a lawyer during questioning, but said officers did not honor his request. Hampton Commonwealth attorney Anton Bell told the judge in court today that he would only use statements Bigsby gave to officers before he asked for a lawyer. Bell says for 6.5 hours between January 31st and February 1st, Bigsby took a polygraph and answered questions, never asking for a lawyer until 4:13 a.m. Police recorded the entire interview. Defense attorney Curtis Brown argued Bigsby said he was tired several times during the interview. He also questioned a detective on the stand today who admitted he and Bigsby had a heated conversation during questioning and yelled in each other's faces. Ultimately, the judge says all of Bigsby's statements before he asked for a lawyer are okay for the prosecutor to use during the trial.
the evidence in the law was on our side, and so the court clearly stated that on the record that there was clearly no violation as of up to 413, which when he asked for an attorney, and we agree with that.
The judge, he thought that we didn't have enough for him to suppress evidence, but we'll see what the jury think in November 7th.
And many of Bigsby's family members came to today's hearing, but they did not want to talk to the media. Live in Hampton, Allison Basil, 13 News Now.
The trial in November is expected to last about 3 days.
I am so glad that you guys heard that. Let me put that out there because I didn't want you guys to hear any information until you heard what happened in court. And now we're going to hear the details, you guys. It's always in the details. This is Ruby Davis tickets right here, 590730. You will be in. Soldier Girl, this is your ticket right here, 729. I put Soldier right there. Denise, this is your ticket. You 729 too. 729, you the other half. There's right there. I'm gonna put it in right now because when I get ready to pick the person or whatever, we're gonna. Matter of fact, I am going to post this link. It's only but for one person, and that person can come on in the live and share what's happened. I'm not gonna tell you guys. See what I'm telling you? Because I wasn't there. But let me go ahead and do this. And if they want to either come up and speak or black it out and speak, okay, come holler at us, sister. I got you. And so we know. Come. And I didn't even see it go through yet. I don't know what's going on. Oh, come holler at us, sister. This is your ticket right here. 728, 2 of them. And they all are in there. All right. Okay, I'm going to mix it all up. I'm going to do it like this, though. Because I just put some new ones in there, you guys. And we got them in there. We got them in there. Trust and believe. These are just early birds, you guys. And you can pick from anything back here right now. Okay? Just to let you know. It's the Mars in the building. Okay, here we go. Here we go. TP. Tina Powers. Tina Powers. Whoa, Tina Powers. Later on, after we get done, Tina Powers, you can call in. You won, and I'm gonna put on here that you won in an early bird. I'm gonna put one early bird on there because if you win again, I'm gonna let people know you won an early bird, but you got that, Tina. Okay. Let me see who this is. Okay. Is We're Cody's voice. Are you coming up? Are you gonna come on up? Come on up. Congratulations, Tina Powers. Congratulations. She said, I got that one. She said, I got it. Tina Powers, I'm calling in right now while we on the way. Yes.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. We were waiting on our guest to come up. She's up here. What did you want to pick back here?
What you got?
See, I was trying to tell you to wait till after we get done with the Cody stuff.
Oh, well.
Oh.
I can wait.
Okay. Wait till we get done.
Okay, I'll call you back later on tonight.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Bye. Okay, our guest is here, you guys. How you doing, Miss Nancy? Can you hear me?
I can't hear.
I can hear you.
This is new to me. I can't hear anything.
You now can you hear? We hear you.
I can't hear anything.
You now can you hear?
I got my TV on.
I know.
Is there a
but
backlash?
Yeah.
We hear you.
Unless you put your earbuds in or something,
got my
we
TV
won't
on.
be able to hear it.
I know. Is there a backlash?
Yeah. And it's a delay too. Why don't you go out and come back in?
Okay, I'm just gonna call.
Okay. Okay, she's gonna call. She's gonna call you guys. So, you guys, like I said, we should have tested it. So I didn't know she didn't know how. She'd never been up here before. I thought she's been up here before. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Nancy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Nancy's with We Are Cody's Voice and Hampton Road. What's it called? Hampton's Roads.
United We Stand of Hampton Roads.
Yeah, United We Stand with Hampton Roads, you guys. Down there in Virginia, she went to the court to see what was going on. She's always down there. She's always, speaking up. There's other women down there that are, following the case and speaking up and wanting some justice for Cody. I'm gonna give her the floor. Let her tell you. I'm gonna ask questions because I know some stuff. So if she leaves some out, we're gonna get into it. But I'm gonna give her the floor. The only thing I want you guys to know, okay, because I was gonna put it in a little promo, but your girl Amina Matheny, she was late. She was late to court, you guys. I just want y'all to know that. I told you she boy, if they would, this man is looking at 162 years and you come late. Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm so happy that she's on your side. I am. I'm so happy. Okay, let's go. Let's get into it.
Okay, I did forget to tell you that Amina was leaned up against Corey like that was her man. I mean, leaned on him.
Oh, really?
Yes, leaning on him. We were all looking over at her, and I mean, her left shoulder was touching his right shoulder. Like, if she could have put her arm around him, she would have put her arm around him. So it was like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, so what happens is I got my notes together.
Okay.
Corey arrives at the police station at 1:23. He rides with one police officer. They put the children in the back of another police officer cruiser and take them to the police station.
This is the night that this is the day he reported Cody missing. Okay, so we're starting at the beginning. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, okay. At 2:34, they take Corey to interview room number 4. Detective Smith reading his Miranda rights. He goes back out 3:06 to 5:57. That's 3.5 hours. They're in the lobby. He's in the lobby with the twins. And DJ. I guess the children must have had an accident in their camper, so he picks the baby up, takes the baby to the restroom. Now, when you go through that door, another door that's leading up. So at this time, Corey is free to leave whenever he wants to leave. So he changes the children, or the child brings them back in. They're sitting in the lobby. They were going to take the 3 other children to CHA, which is Children's Hospital of the King's Daughter, and they wanted to have they wanted to interview DJ with a child psychologist along with the FBI agent. So that didn't happen. CPS actually came to the police station, and they were talking, playing with the kids and everything. Corey sat back on the couch, kicked back, not paying attention to the kids. So they order pizza for Corey and the children.
Okay.
Then they're all playing or whatnot. So at 6:08 p.m. to 9:33, they're still in the lobby. So they come out. Detective comes out, and he asked Corey if he could go back into the room to do a polygraph. Corey said yes. Now, this is at 9:33 now, which these times are like really important.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so they gave him the piece of paper to sign for him to get the polygraph.
Mm-hmm.
So that started 9:33 to 11:57. The FBI agent Hartman, which is the one that gave him the polygraph, read Corey his Miranda rights again. So that's twice.
Right.
Okay. She slides the paper over to Corey and has Corey read that out loud to her so that he would understand. So he did. He signed it, gave it back to her.
Okay.
So the polygraph is not videotaped. FBI doesn't allow the polygraphs to be videotaped.
Okay.
But it was, you could hear it audio. So they had 5 FBI agents listening in. So Agent Hartman was just like basically talking to him before the polygraph test started, and was like, Corey, God sees all. And he goes, yes, I understand. She goes, and from what I'm understanding, that you're a God-fearing man. You really believe in God. And he goes, yes, I do. So she was like, okay. So we're going to go ahead. And she was asking about his mental health. Does he take medicine? Things like that.
Mm-hmm.
No. So they go ahead and give him the polygraph test.
Okay.
They finish up with that, and then Detective Smith comes back into the polygraph room.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually questioning Corey some more.
Mm-hmm.
And now, during this whole time, Corey is able to leave.
Okay.
And he never said he wanted to go home.
Okay.
So, after that, he started saying, I want to go home and pack. And she goes, you want to go home and pack? Yes. He goes, because I'm tired and I need to get my kids to bed. And so she was like, well, Corey, in the state of Virginia, in the statement you have made to us, she says that is a felony charge on you. She says, so right now you have a very big mountain to climb.
What? Hold on. What is the felony charge?
The neglect and abuse on the children. Well, it was actually abuse at that time. It was the neglect, because he was telling them the whole story about leaving the children home. He said that he didn't know that he needed a babysitter. He had went to McDonald's, got him something to eat. So they asked, how did you pay for it? He said, with a credit card. So he handed them their credit, his credit.
Okay.
So still, they're just having a conversation. You know, they're trying to explain to him about the laws in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
He said that, like I said before, he didn't know he needed a babysitter and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I have lost my train of thought here. So he wouldn't answer the questions where CODI was at. And you know, when was the last time he was seen? And he was like, I seen him at 2 o'clock last night, put him to bed, blah, blah, blah. At no time did he ever ask to leave, or he wanted this conversation to end. He did not ask for an attorney at all. So when Detective Smith comes back in, Curtis Brown was asking Detective Smith, did you threaten Corey in any way? And he was like, no, I never threatened Corey at all.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, okay. So they go out, both Detective Smith and the Agent Hartman, they leave the room, and they're watching him, and Corey leans back in his chair, and he starts saying a prayer. And it was, they said exactly what he had said.
Oh, while he was in the interview?
Yes. Now, they weren't interviewing him.
Right, they wasn't interviewing. They done left the room, and Corey was sitting there saying a prayer?
He was saying a prayer.
Okay.
Please, please, dear Lord, please get me out of this. Please, he just kept on in Jesus' name I pray. So they got all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going over the notes. So after all that, Corey was still free to leave.
Okay.
Okay. They go back in, and Detective Hartman and Corey got into the heated argument because Corey had failed the polygraph test. So he kept on and on and on Corey about where was CODI. He said, I don't care how tired you are. He said, because we're all tired. He was like, I need to know where your son is at. He's like, because you have failed the polygraph test. Well, boom. That's at 4:13 a.m. is when he asked for an attorney.
Okay.
So the detective still kept questioning him.
So all this time, Corey has not even spoke about, have you guys found a child, or is he okay? He hasn't said nothing about CODI.
Not one word was mentioned about CODI. Not one.
Okay.
He never asked for him. So they were, Curtis Brown, which is Corey's attorney, the lead attorney, he was questioning the detective that took over Detective Smith's part, because of course, he couldn't be on the case anymore. So this man had to look at the video of the interrogation. So Curtis Brown was like, well, you can't tell me at an exact time that Corey asked for an attorney. He goes, well, hold on a second. Let me go in my notes. And he goes, what is that notes? He was like, because I was brought in on the case 4 days after. He was like, so this is why I have notes. So that detective, Curtis Brown, started hollering. The detective hollered back at him.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell them what I told you?
Okay, yeah, but hold on. So Lisa is asking, did he ask about his other kids?
No.
Okay.
No, he never asked about the other children either. Because I think at that time, CPS had already taken the children.
Okay.
But he did say he wanted to take his kids home.
Okay.
So he could get rest.
Okay.
Okay. Never once was CODI mentioned.
Okay.
So now this is the good part.
Okay.
I don't know if it's good or not. It's bad to me, but it's information.
Yes.
There was evidence that came out that was not supposed to come out yesterday.
Okay, come on, everybody. Listen up. Go ahead. Okay.
So Corey is still in the interrogation room. The detective gets pictures from forensics. There was blood in Cody's bedroom. They didn't say how much blood, but there was blood in Cody's bedroom. Corey says that Cody had a bloody nose. Detective, the agent says to Corey, that cannot be true. He was like, they were like, that right there is a lie. That blood did not come from a busted nose. Forensics comes into the interview room because Corey has fresh cuts on his hands. He has blood underneath his fingernails. He signed a piece of paper for them to do a DNA mouse swab. So,
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Wow. Blood was in the house. Blood was in the blood was in the back. So that's a 2-bedroom apartment. So one bedroom is Corey's bedroom, and the other room is the boy's bedroom.
Yes.
And it was Cody's blood, or could it have been the other one's blood?
The DNA results came back.
It was Cody's blood?
And it was Cody's blood.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, they did say that there was blood, fresh cuts on Corey's hands. They scraped his fingernails, of course. That DNA test just came back last week.
Oh.
So it could not elaborate because Antoine Bell stood up and was like, okay, hold up, wait a minute. We're here for a motion to suppress. We're not on trial right now. This part about the evidence stuff needs to stop. So they cut it off at that point right there.
Uh-huh.
They didn't tell us any more of what evidence they had. But Antoine Bell gave the judge as Exhibit 1 all the video, all the audio on a zip drive, and he had it in a little small manila envelope.
Wow. Okay, so okay. Is that everything?
Well, just the way Curtis Brown was like, being nasty and rude. The judge had to tell him 3 times, lower your voice. Antoine Bell had to stand up and say, he is like really not professional here. He is screaming at these agents, and they are his witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
So, the judge was like, one more time, and I'm going to hold you in contempt. So he was like, yeah, honorable judge. Yeah, honorable judge.
Oh, being all sarcastic and mocking.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. So we wound up having to take a recess because the judge said if it wasn't that you have called half of Hampton Police Department as witnesses, we wouldn't be here this long. He goes, and I'm getting a little upset right now, so we're going to take a break. So they gave us 5 or 10 minutes. Well, as we come back into the courtroom, we sat down. Curtis Brown turns around, points at me, tells the judge, this woman right here has done nothing but give snide remarks the whole time. And if she doesn't stop, she needs to be thrown out of the courtroom. I peeked around the FBI agent in front of me, and I put my hand up, and I was like, I apologize, Your Honor. He goes, he didn't even look at me. He looked at Curtis Brown. He was like, all right, I'll keep an eye on her. He was like, now continue, please.
Okay.
Because Amina had pointed me out to Curtis Brown when she got in there.
Oh, what kind of remark what did you say?
Well, Curtis Brown kept calling. This is what really upset me, because Curtis Brown kept calling Cody the boy. And when he would say the boy, I would say Cody. And so he said it again. I was like, say his name, Cody. Well, I wasn't saying it really loud, but I was saying it. And then I would be going like, yeah, okay. I mean, the man was jumping up and down like he had springs in his shoes, and the whole courtroom busted out laughing at him because he's a joke.
Okay.
You know, this man is not going to get nowhere with this trial because he's not a professional lawyer at all. I'm telling you, the way he acted in that courtroom, I think I could have did a better job than what he did.
Right.
Because he's a very, very rude person.
Now, okay. So I'm going to ask you a question. So the judge didn't suppress no statements, anything that they wanted to do. They're doing what they said. They actually, Antoine Bell said previous to the last time they were in court, he told Amina Matheny, you know, I'll make it easy for you. I won't use nothing after that. And that's and you know what? That seems to me he's a man of his word. He told her that already. And they didn't understand that.
Yes, yeah.
Right. Okay. So
at closing argument, Antoine Bell stood up and told the judge again. He was like, Your Honor, the only thing that I need to bring into trial is from, now the time limit is like I said, it's very important. He's like, all I need to bring into trial is from 9:33 to 4:13 a.m. He was like, I want to take everything else that I have off the table because it does not matter. It has no relevance. He's like, I have got enough in that 6.5 hours to where we're going to prove our case.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you this question because the 9:30 is when they went in the back and he signed that he would do the polygraph test.
Yes. And that lasted 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Okay. So, at 11:57 to 4:13, I believe they were in there. They were talking, you know, just steady talking to him, trying to get him to confess, you know, of what he did or something. And he just kept saying, I'm tired. They said, and then they said, well, Curtis Brown said, well, didn't you see how bloodshot his eyes was? And they were like, well, you know, we told Mr. Bigsby, everybody was tired.
Right.
He was like, we're all tired.
Okay. So if you guys didn't catch it, the
the big news, the news that I know you guys didn't have, I didn't have it, you guys didn't have it. I did not know that they found blood. Now we had some rumors that, you know, they took up. Matter of fact, wasn't it the uncle, the married to, you know, his play aunt, that said that they took up all the flooring and all this other stuff? So they found blood. That now we know for a fact, instead of going, oh, I'm going to assume it. We know because they said that.
Right.
And
SB, I'm going back on my notes. I forgot to tell y'all something about Tangelina, Corey's sister, and one of his daughters stated to the attorneys that they went into the police station on January the 31st to pick Corey up, and they would not allow them to take him home.
right.
They had a lieutenant there, and they had another detective there, and they asked them the same question. Curtis Brown asked them, did you see this lady right here? So they made Tangelina stand up. And the lieutenant is like, no, sir. No, sir. I've never seen her on January 31st. And they were like, well, what about this one? Had the daughter stand up? No, sir. I've never seen her either. He's like, this actually is the first time I've ever seen the daughter.
Tangelina said on in that interview, when they were doing the $25,000, you know, reward, the first thing she said is, this is how she started. I spent the night at the police station.
Yep, she sure did.
That didn't happen? Is that what you're telling me?
That did not happen. They said Tangelina did not go to that police station until February the 1st.
She said she spent the night there.
Absolutely not, because they questioned both the lieutenant and the detective that was there, and neither one of them seen Tangelina.
Okay.
The detective questioned Tangelina February the 1st when she went to the station to get Corey, but they had already charged him. Because after he failed the polygraph, Detective Smith went to his higher up. It wasn't Chief Talbert. It was someone else. And then they got in contact with Antoine Bell. And Antoine Bell said, yes, charge him. Mm-hmm. That's when they charged him. And he was not free to go anymore. So that whole time that he was down at that police station, he was able to leave whenever he wanted to go until they charged him.
Okay. You know, she, you know, they can tell a story and think nobody remembers what they have said, or, you know what I'm saying? And, okay. So I go ahead.
The detective said that he did ask Corey, what did you think? No, I'm sorry. This is the judge that stated this when they were doing their closing arguments. The judge stated, do you honestly think that you could came down here to take a polygraph test and passed it? He said, no. He's like, if you're lying, a polygraph is going to know that you are lying, and you failed it.
Okay.
So the judge told Curtis Brown, you have not proven your case to me. So there is no way that I am going to allow these statements to be suppressed.
Okay.
From court.
Okay. because I want to talk a little bit, but I want to ask one more question. And it's just because they were asking for the names of the other FBI agents and to subpoena them, and they didn't have the full name. What happened on that?
Oh, what happened on that was the attorney general got up and he said that he went to his higher up. I don't know what they call them. Now, he was the attorney general. He went to his higher up. His higher up said if he wants those names, then he's going to have to take it to federal court. He was like, that's all I can tell you.
Oh.
And the judge said, now, Mr. Brown, do you want to take it to federal court? Because we can stop right now. You can take it federal court. He dropped his head and was like, no, no, honorable judge, no.
Okay, so I'm wondering, do they still have a, because his rights were violated, but do they have claims? Because if they were violated and they fixed it and they're not using it to put you in a situation, then do you even have monetary reward money or, that you can do? Because they still kept him there without an attorney further.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct. But he judged, he's like, everything that's all denied, because that's what Curtis Brown kept saying. His rights were violated.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this, and then I want to get into some conversation. But these attorneys that's around Corey, and I'm being honest with you, I don't pick a side.
Right.
But these attorneys that surround Corey, if they see that now he's not going to have a civil lawsuit or a big payout civil lawsuit, we might see them start dropping. You know what I'm saying? And right now, they want to push the civil lawsuit, but this man is looking at, they don't care he's looking at 162 years. They don't care.
No, they don't.
If he looking at 162 years, then they're looking at, if he does the 162 years or get found or charged or whatever, he's going to need that money. He's going to want that money. He's going to say, go give me that money or try to give me some money, because now, not only if he is going to be the pay cow, he's going to be a pay cow in a cell. That means they can rack up, charge up whatever they can, and he will give them the go to do it, because he's stuck in jail and the only thing he wants is out.
That's it.
And that's what they're banking on.
And there goes Amina's TV show too, from TV Unleashed. Okay, let's get into this real quick. I might stay on just a little bit longer, maybe about 5 minutes, you guys, but give me some time. I want to share something with you. So let's back up a little bit, because the big nuggets is blood in the bedroom and cuts in it on his hands. Now, let me tell you, if there's blood in the bedroom and it's CODI's, why are they saying that they ain't seen this kid back since November? Yeah, see, that's not what I'm understanding either.
And if they ain't seen this kid in November, then wouldn't he would have took the kid out in November? Why would he have fresh cuts on his hands come January the 31st?
Yep, he had fresh cuts on his hands, and he also had blood under his fingernails. But they took pictures of it. I don't know. I don't understand it either. If they're saying maybe that was to throw us off.
No, you know what? No, it don't have to throw us off. Because, I'm just going to keep it real. I don't care what nobody say. I still think that there's something with that baby in the suitcase.
Yeah.
Because that baby didn't pass until somewhere in April. And maybe that baby was hidden or something. I'm not saying he had to kill the baby, or maybe he put the baby somewhere and maybe the family knew where the baby was. And by the time they went, because everybody was scared to go, because they said that baby in the suitcase died because of high dehydration and, you know, losing all the electrolytes and stuff, you know.
And Mom,
but the baby was clean. The baby was clean and had clean clothes. First thing TeNika said, and yeah, you're right, family. I always saying her name different every time. I don't. Well, you know.
I call her Tangerine.
Okay, her nickname is Nikki. So Nikki said that baby is always clean. And I thought to myself, oh my. Because there's something weird about that baby in the suitcase. I'm just being honest with everybody. Now, I don't know. I'm just saying, if they said that nobody's seen CODI since October, November, why in the world would they have the baby's blood in the house, blood underneath his fingernails,
Garbage disposal taken out,
and cuts on his hand? Said cuts could have been trying to put the baby in a garbage disposal. Cuts could have been barbed wire fence or something.
Yeah.
Jumping over a barbed wire fence or whatever.
Yeah, because they asked him, how did you get those cuts on your hand? He goes, I cut it on a piece of glass. Yeah, okay. Sure you did. I had to get up and walk out after they said that the blood, and then he had fresh cuts on his hands and all that. I had to walk out of the courtroom because I was breaking down in there, and I didn't want nobody to see me breaking down in there.
Well, you know what? And I'm glad we're still in our time limit. That video that I just showed everybody, I wanted everybody to see it. So if they go find it, look at it, pay attention. When Corey walks, Corey looks like could be my grandpa.
Yes.
And that's what jail does to people. But you know, I mean, I don't wish nothing bad on someone. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. That's me, you guys. You guys can do what you do. But here's the thing. When he walked in that jail and he looked like he looked at a family member, and he looked like he was trying to send him some, you know, some message in the head. He was like looking at him like, yeah, you know, I'm doing this or whatever. When he turned around to take a seat, he had a little smirk on his face.
Yes, he did.
He had a little smirk on his face, and it made me mad.
Yeah, he was looking at his aunt and his sister, because that's exactly where they were sitting. Where he looked, that's exactly where they were sitting at.
I was going to show everybody that. I didn't ever see it, and today I was so busy today. I said, and Lord forgive me. I'm just gonna tell you the letter N. I said this N is smiling.
I'm gonna send you a picture that I have. And it is when the day he was arrested, and then yesterday's pictures. There's two of them. Look at his face. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
And it made me so mad. It really did. It made me so mad. It's like, are the family playing a game? Because that's what I got when he came in. He was looking like, yeah, it's, you know, let it do what it do. Like, and it's something keeps coming in my mind too. And you know, I put everything in perspective, because you know, we did have a person come on. This has been a while ago, and they said maybe we're doing what they want us to do. Maybe we're giving CODI and Corey an alibi because he's in jail. Then if the baby come up missing, then it couldn't have been him because he in jail. And I'm sitting there. I'm not gonna say those people's name because I don't want no smoke. Because right now, smoke would turn to fire.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody playing games no more.
Correct.
So, and I'm just saying, the person that said it made me think that if just by chance, and I don't know, but if by chance that baby that was in the suitcase, if it was, and they're trying to tell everybody, no, quit calling us, telling us this, because when they found the baby, the person found the baby April the 15th, the 14th, the 12th. I think it was April the 12th. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. they can't keep it quiet because they didn't know. So they put the information out there, and then when everybody was like, is it Cody? Is it Cody? Is it Cody? Then they was like, oh, don't. But it's the weirdest thing. Every person that owns a funeral home, that morticians that I spoke to before I spoke to that director, because I was trying to get information, all of them said the most weirdest thing in the world is they already put the baby in the ground.
Right.
And it wasn't no more than a good, month. And I was like, yeah, that's what they're saying. Like they're giving the baby a burial and everything.
Without not even giving the family of this child any time. I mean, they did give time, yes, and nobody claimed this boy.
Not enough time. They've got people. They got people in those things that they can preserve for a long time.
Exactly.
And then they would not. You know what they said? You know what they said on the news? They were not even going to do a sketch or a sculpture because they didn't want people to. To assume it was, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just,
one of the callers said that it looked like one of the California City Boys.
Yeah,
because the gap in the tubes.
Right.
Yeah,
no, nobody's seen that baby.
No,
nobody's seen that baby.
No. My nephew owns a funeral home, and I was going to have him call, my niece is also a funeral director, and I was going to have her call, actually, and she was going to let everybody know that, no, without a family member's permission, no one can go back and see the body.
Right.
So, and they could have kept him in the freezer for 6 months. Because my nephew said that they can keep him for 6 months in a freezer.
Well, so this is bothering me, and I don't really go with a lot of theories and all of that other stuff, but because they did come on the news and say the baby was recently, dead, but when they first came on. The play aunt that I mean, not say play.
Right.
Let me try to put it in because we all have aunts that's not really our aunt and everything, and we respect them. But okay, so the lady that raised Corey said, and nobody even asked her the question. She said, she came on national TV and she said, nobody didn't say nothing. She said, who would take a child from their parent and hide them? We wasn't even thinking nothing like that, but hide them and to do all of this and hurt the kid. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself,
why did you even say that?
Why would you even, you know what I'm saying? Why would somebody, because I didn't think for one moment anybody hide the kid or something. I would have thought it would have been the mama or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, and mom's coming to court with her own security on November 7th.
On November 7th, mom coming. Okay, there's one other thing we need to let everybody know. Oh, is there anything else, Miss Nancy?
I've talked to so many people and said.
You always remembering something at the wrong at when it's all over, huh?
Yes.
And you'd be like, dang, I needed to tell them that. But there's only going to be so many people that can be at that hearing.
25. They're only allowing 25 people from the public to come in.
Okay. So if there's some people come November the 7th that wants to go to this trial in the public, there's only going to be 25 people from the public that can be there, you guys.
Correct. So you know where Nancy is going to be on November the 6th. with my beach chair and my blanket camped out.
I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we need to share?
I know I said I've like talked to so many people, and it's like, I know there's more. I know there is, and it's going to come to me. But did you get the picture that I just sent you?
Uh-huh. Oh, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that smirk.
Yeah. He got the smirk. Let me see. Did you catch it though? Let me see. Because I seen something go bing. Let me see. Oh yeah, he got a really smirk on his face. I'm like, girl, oh man, that made me so mad. Okay, let me see.
I will, Sandra. I'll write it down.
Oh, no, that ain't the smirk I'm talking about. I'm talking about as soon as
the big smirk.
I'm talking about, okay, you got him where he's walking in, and you got him when he's looking at the family and he's trying to do a telepathic message to him or whatever, like it's a go, everything's great or whatever. But soon as he turns to sit down, he's like, he smells like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was the most evil feel. See, I pay attention to people, and then people want to know how I know this, or oh, you hit it right on the button, SP. Well, you know what? It doesn't take a rocket scientist. The only thing you got to do, sit back and watch them. They'll tell you everything. Just look at them.
Yeah, because when he came in and he did that, every one of us looked at each other and was like, "Did you just see that?" Because he raised his eyebrows and then he did a smirk right before he sat down. Like,
right before he sat down, he did he did that smirk.
Yes, he did. Okay. Yes, he did.
All right. I thank you, Miss Nancy. Once again, I thank you for sharing and taking notes and being Cody's voice and everything that you guys are doing out there. And I know it ain't just you. Cherie is out there. Major is out there. The other young ladies, Cody, Team Cody, and all of them is out there. And they're still, some may be on the other side of the other team or whatever. I don't know. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be whoever they want to be. Just don't come over here trying to be something that you ain't. That's it. And I'm not gonna come over there bothering nobody either. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody. I really do. I try to.
You guys are so welcome. I see your comments. Yes, everybody is welcome, and I will definitely keep everybody informed on what's going on. If I hear anything, if I remember anything, I'll text it to SP.
Okay. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right. I'll talk to you. I'm jumping back on.
All righty.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. You guys, I want to show y'all that smirk so bad, but I need Tina Paris to call in. There's something else I'm trying to remember to tell you guys. I don't know if I remember it or not. Okay, they said somebody in the chat was saying that they continued the West Boys trial to January. So there was no information. I was looking. Somebody had got in touch with me and said, hey, could you say something? What happened in court? I couldn't find anything in court. So I was going to make a phone call. But like I said, sometimes, when it rains, it pours. And I had to take care of some business. And I still got to take care of some business as soon as I get off of here. Miss Tina Powers, call on in so you can pick what you want. Pick it, baby. She gonna say, okay, what all you got? Tina Powers, call in. You in the comment section talking about on November the 7th, mother is coming to court. 25 people is only to show up. Come on, Tina Powers. Come on, call on in. We want to pick this while you're here. So just remember, it takes me time to get it to you, but I don't want to just be running to the thing. So I'm going to wait until 3-4 people get gifts before I start sending them out or whatever. You guys. So that's why we're going to get the rest out real quick. Okay. Tina Powers, what's going on?
Yo, what's up? Is Miss Nancy still on the phone?
No, she's not.
Oh, shoot. All right. Well, I was going to tell her thank you.
Oh, she can hear you.
Oh, thank you, Ms. Nancy, for the information that we needed to hear. Number one.
Isn't that crazy?
Man.
I mean,
Oh,
I was happy. I was happy. I wanted everybody to know that some of the information, especially when it gets leaked out, certain people can pick it up, certain people don't pick it up. They just went to court and they didn't hear anything, but we got, we got the juice.
I'm so glad that she was there.
Yes.
Yes, because I couldn't do all that. I couldn't write and hear and girl, if I was in the courtroom, I'd be like, look, I'm gonna call somebody, and you know that we can't have no phones in no courtroom. You know that,
right?
And I'll be calling you the first one.
Ashley said, "No drinks before court, Nancy."
Look, if I was Nancy, I would have me a fifth of Jack Daniels.
Right. Okay. What did you pick? Congratulations for winning.
Thank you. So what you got?
Okay, we got a 3-in-1 lasagna pan if you love to cook, and then we got some coffee mugs. There's some cuisine company, and then we got Parnini can opener. It's one electrical can opener. Then we got these golden. This is one of those when you go out. One of those little purses,
Right.
And then we got a big purse right here. This one right here is this. This is like a wool purse for the winter time if you got some boots to go with it. And then we got a blender over here. We got a digital blender, and then we've got the finest quality since 1988 porcelain 5-piece set. And so when you serving your salads, the porcelain, we got the porcelain bowls that when you want to serve salad, you got it in the porcelain bowls. We got 2 of those, matter of fact. And then over here we've got this magnetic wireless charging stand. Then we got some things that you put on your deep rest mask. And then we got belt. We got a man's belt, and it's probably like a really small person, maybe a kid or something, or somebody with a waist somewhere around about maybe like a 28, 30. And this a Parnini square bakeware. That's pretty good too. And then we got the Easy Bakery set. It's got 5 pieces in this. Everything is brand spanking new. We still got some what kind salt and pepper, electric salt and pepper milkshake. And then we've got some emerald. We've got 2 more of these emerald cutting boards. And then we got some silverware, 42-piece. And then we've got a little wine glasses. And then we got some Avon back there. What do you want?
Okay. Well, I want the whole thing, but I'm just joking. I think I want the coffee cups.
Okay, we got the coffee cups. Here's the coffee cups. Let me take a look at it before. Let me see, because I know I ran into one thing and I think I broke it, or the dog ran and okay. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, there's a little piece of paper in there. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. So I'm going to take one out just so you can see it. Okay, and it is packaged well. I think I'm going to still have to put it in a bigger box so it can be extra padding in it for you.
There you go.
Okay?
All
righty. So when a couple more people win, I'm going to put your name on it, Tina.
Okay.
Tina P. When a couple more people, that's when I'm going to send it on out, okay?
All right. No rush.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, you guys. You guys know I got to get off of here.
She said, I don't blame in Diesel. You guys, Diesel got his paperwork today. I want you guys to know he got his tags and everything. I can take him on a plane. I can take him in the store. I can take him anywhere. Take him anywhere. Take him anywhere. You guys, he got his paperwork. We got certifications. We got his tag, and we got his little card and everything. So nobody can tell me, you can't have that dog in here in the McDonald's. Yes, I can. He will be going everywhere. Everywhere. And I want to say thank you, Lisa. She sent Diesel some doggy treats and toys and stuff because I've been having problems with Diesel. Diesel tried to run away, girl, and Diesel is beating me up. So if you guys see, I'm just letting you guys know we're gonna have to hurry up and get him to his trainer because he's beating me up. I was almost in tears this morning, and he's so big. He knows he just rolls around and like, oh, you're going to play with me. Or I'm telling him, sit down. You sit down. I can't even pick him up, you guys. He's so big. I can't even pick him up. So yeah, I want you guys to know, but everything is going well. And his name is D-Block. He is active. Oh, he is active. All right. Emphasis not in McDonald's. Yeah, he can go in McDonald's. He can go anywhere. He can go anywhere. They can't tell me he can't. I got his paperwork. Doctor signed on it and sent it in the mail. So you guys, I'm telling you guys, we gonna do what we need to do. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get on off of here. Thank you guys for showing up. I hope I didn't, make you think, oh, we got some information. And then y'all like, oh, is that it? You know how some people be. But I thought that it was very important and I wanted you guys to get it. So, thank you. I want to thank everybody that donated and I appreciate you guys. And we're going to make it do what it do. Thank you guys. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be
along a toddler has been missing in Savannah.
And as you come around, and it feels so good, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh, I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Where is Cody?